All right, everybody, welcome into Saturday morning. How are you doing? You might be seeing this and it's not Saturday morning, but I'm still welcoming you in, regardless of what morning it is when you see this. All right, let's get going here. This is a message from the ancestors. Some of you are asking about the dream class. There are still a few spots left, so if you want to jump on that, there's a link below. That's going to be fun. We've done that class before, and Sherry and I work together on it, my friend Sherry, and we talk about what's going on with your subconscious. And if you're having trouble sleeping, if you're having issues these days, dream class can kind of set you straight. All right, Sherry's a fantastic teacher. That link is below. All right, my darlings, let's see here. Narrow pathway, breaking trail. Oh boy, this keeps coming up, huh? This keeps coming up. A breakthrough is at hand. Voyage of the heart. Love flows through you and to you. This makes me feel like some of you are blocking yourself off from relationships or love just because of the past situation. You might have had a rough go of it with somebody, really rough. I'm not talking about like just a little rough. I'm talking about like something that has sent you away from love and relationships for quite a long time. So some of you could be closing yourself off. And I do feel like there might be a person coming through here, breaking trail. If you're starting to work on yourself again, if you're starting to do, any kind of spiritual work, any kind of meditation, or anything that is keeping you, that's taking you into a place of reflection or understanding about what's going on with you, big breakthroughs coming through, okay? Big breakthroughs. And it has something to do with love and the heart chakra and kind of opening to a new situation that you might have just a few months ago said, that sounds like a lovely thing. I'm just not ready. Okay. Some of you might have been going down that road, just like, I don't know when I'm going to be ready again. I don't know when I'm going to be able to open myself up again. But let's see what's going on, because this is really, if you're having a hard time listening or understanding what your dreams say or understanding what's going on with you. 7 of Wands in from the bottom, on the bottom of the deck there. World, Knight of Cups. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at this. The first card out is the World card. And you see how she's kind of looking away. She's wanting to go, wanting to start something new, wanting to end kind of a solitary existence and walk through that laurel wreath there. And right there is the Knight of Cups. Right behind is the Page of Cups. So this is lovely, beautiful energy of starting something new. The 7 of Wands underneath is definitely about resisting. But I feel like some of you are on the precipice of opening up in a new way. So some of you have been alone or on your own for quite a long time and just figured, well, nothing's really going to be happening. Let's see what happens here. Page of Cups, and then Page of Wands shows up. Check it out. Lovers right in the middle here. Lovers, and then, okay, so not just like, well, I think I'll go on a date. This is like a big deal. This is somebody who starts out seeming like a small deal. Page of Wands and Page of Cups. I think this is also some kind of playful conversation that's opening up to, this is big. Lovers, 10 of Cups. This is not a puppy love situation. This is not a toxic situation or another pattern. That feels very strong to me and very real. All right. 8 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Some of you could even be a little disoriented by this. So suddenly breaking through. A breakthrough is at hand, darling. And then the outcome here, the voyage of the heart, love flows through you and to you. I think we talked about this maybe a couple weeks ago, that I was having quite a few dreams about like a hut or some kind of structure that I'm in that feels calcified. It feels like the outer walls are having more layers and layers and layers on top of it of whatever, you name it, right? It could be cement, or it could be branches. It could be any kind of hardening, okay, around the heart. And that's what I was taking that dream as, that, hey, the universe is saying to you, or your guides or your ancestors or whatever, saying, hey, it's time really to open up your heart again. And some of you can open up your heart as it relates to moving forward in your life. And that does open you up when you're excited about something new, when you're really like, hey, this is going to be cool and fun. All of a sudden, you're going to notice that you're going to start to get seen because you're in that joy energy. Other people are attracted to joy and fun and, lightheartedness and all of that kind of beautiful energy. And so you wonder, you see people, when you're out and about, and if people are really low, other people can kind of like stand clear, or really angry. People kind of just, automatically move away from that. But when someone is having a good time, there are people, we're walking around in the evenings. Evenings are beautiful here, and there was a guy playing a guitar, and his girlfriend was kind of weird. She was kind of like an off energy to me, but the guy seemed to have a joyful energy, and I could see like people being a little bit attracted to him as they were walking by, and it's that kind of thing. It's like if you're really standing there in your joy. And are people open to it, right? The right person here is going to be open to it. There was an experiment, I think it was a few weeks ago, where a concert violinist of the highest order went into the New York City subway, and they played, 4 or 5 songs that you would pay thousands of dollars like to see this person in that intimate environment, right? And they were, world famous violinists and everything. People barely noticed, because a lot of them were in that low vibration. But the people who noticed were the ones who were ready for it, the ones who wanted to be in that vibration. And even some of the ones who were kind of low or whatever, kind of on the fence about like, oh God, everything's kind of like sucking right now, were able to at least open to it. So when you're in that higher vibration, you're going to attract other people in higher vibration. And sometimes, even though you not have to do it, pull people back from the edge. It's not your job to do it, but standing in that higher vibration can bring that in. I feel like you're coming out of some kind of pod here, some kind of closed environment where you're not really wanting to attract anybody. And now all of a sudden, there's a little bit of breakthrough for you. Like, I'm happy, I'm joyful, I'm feeling good. And that's the thing that brings this in. Okay, I see Gemini here. That's all I see is Gemini. Well, actually, that's not true. The world is fixed energy here. Taurus and Leo and Scorpio and Aquarius. So I will look at Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius in the extended. This does feel to me like you might have a lot to handle. When you finally step into the world, you might have to attract multiple people. And I feel like that's a really good thing. 7 of Cups. It's not just validation of your own magic, but I think that that's a necessary thing to have us feel a little bit alive, where, if we've been isolating for quite a long time and we're not really having the interaction with other people, sometimes if you're interacting with a higher vibration person, it can just kind of lighten you up a little bit. And I almost feel like you might be the one who ignites this in other people, lightening up. And then other people are like, they feel good when they're around you. And that feels good. That just feels happy and joyful. It's drawing in someone very important, this 10 of Cups and Lovers energy. And I think you might have a big choice to make here. The 7 of Cups showing up at the end. And that does feel a little bit like, wow, an embarrassment of riches. All right. Wow. Cool. Okay. So I'm going to look at Gemini. I'll look at those other signs. Like I said, Aquarius and Scorpio and Leo and Taurus. We'll look at all those. So if you're dealing with someone of those signs, I will get a few cards around those. You don't have to be, though. It can be someone in the future that you might not even have met yet. All right. So let's see where we go. The link is below if you want to continue on with me. Also, if you want part of the dream class, the link is below there too. See you over there.